So once again, we have Miss Linette Artin with us this evening. So we're going to go ahead and call her to the fore. Miss Linette, how are you doing this evening, ma'am? What do you got for us?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Um,
Oh,
sounds like it.
we got lots of stuff for everybody. First of all, I'm gonna just say right up front. So last week, because I read all the questions and stuff that go in there, even if I don't answer all of them. But somebody made a comment. If you don't have your video on, that's a red flag. So I'm just gonna tell all of you that if I was to turn on my video, some days I'm just too busy and I am not camera ready for what I would consider camera ready. And if I turned it on, you guys would all be waving a white flag. So hopefully you guys are all just fine and dandy with my video not being on. And you would probably thank me if I did turn it on real quick, just so you could see why. There are days when I can't always do up all the pretty face and hair stuff because I'm just glued to a computer and I'm lucky if I even get a chance to eat. So I'm just going to tell you all right from the get go, it ain't a red flag. I am who I say I am, whether I'm on the camera or not. And most of you have been on any of my Zooms. You know my voice. You know I'm real. And I'm not hiding nothing except ugh for the night and the day, okay, that I've had. So let's get right into what we're doing. Next, I really have to give kudos to Waleed. So you see, I'm always throwing things at him and telling him, okay, this is the next step, next step, next step, next step. And the poor guy hasn't even had a life in 4 years. Literally, he hasn't. I've had more of a life than he's had, and I haven't had one. So for him, when I told him Friday, okay, it's time to bring on the blockchain because I've been talking to him about it now for about 3 years, but I was constantly getting the thumbs down, not because he couldn't do it, right? But because he's so overwhelmed with everything else that he's had to do. And so I kind of just left it alone, left it alone, left it alone. But then there was just no leaving it alone anymore. We need our own dang blockchain. Why? Because we're the best out there. We need our own blockchain. Well, come to find out after the Zoom call, see, he still hadn't broke the news to me. We already have our own blockchain. He's been building it for over a year. So tonight, I don't know if it's live yet, the test net. Okay. This is not the main net, the actual blockchain, because we're still working on that part to make sure that it's got everything that we want it to have before we deploy it. But the main net is already there, the test net. This means that anybody can come in on the test net and you can mine on the test net. There's no gas fees or anything like that. So if you have people that want to test us out, they can go over to the test net. There's a faucet. It'll give you one MoveQuest per day. It's a test MoveQuest, right? It's not the actual MoveQuest. It's just on our test net. So you can go up to your browser right now. Actually, I can show it to you. You can go to mqt.network. Let me bring it up first. Let me come back over here and share my screen. So remember how I told you it'd be a year before the blockchain was up? We're probably about 60 to 90 days away from us deploying our live blockchain. Already been up and running, operational, the test net. So it's already functional. So Waleed actually, I mean, he needed it anyway to do a lot of the testing and stuff. That was his. And he told me, he goes, well, I told you we've had the test net. Well, I'm thinking a testing environment, not a full-fledged blockchain already built and designed. And it's so customized that it's actually forked and is its own blockchain. We're in full control of this blockchain. It's ours. And it has features that no other blockchain has in our space. So not only are we the first self-funding ecosystem, but we are also the first fitness blockchain of its kind anywhere in the crypto space. We are the first of the firsts. And I'm going to go over some of what this blockchain will do tonight. Waleed, he may pop in and add some extra things. I don't want to get too technical tonight because, listen, we've introduced so many people to crypto that have never, ever even thought about getting involved in crypto. with MoveQuest, right? And so blockchain's a whole new beast. Okay, even stuff that, is crypto savvy as I am and as knowledgeable as I am with crypto and the understandings of how it all works. Sometimes blockchain still stumps me. Okay. So I've had to really beef up how our blockchain is working and all the fundamentals behind it. So if we go over here to this is our test net, mqt.network. Okay. And this is basically just the home page. It's telling you what the blockchain name is, what chain ID we're on, currencies, MoveQuest, and our block time. The RPC, you can add it to MetaMask. So the testnet will go right into your MetaMask as a custom blockchain. And then here at the bottom, you can click Explorer, or you can just go to mqt.network/explorer. Now, remember, guys, this is us. So if you get any other variation, you are not on MoveQuest, because I'm sure there'll be some fake idiot out there that's going to try to con you somehow. Get this or get that if you just, click this or that, some special promo that we're going to run for the blockchain. We're not running any special promos for the blockchain. So you're at mqt.network, mqt.network/explorer, and that's it. Okay. Anything else? Somebody's trying to con you with some fake, site that they pull up. But this right here shows you the blocks. We just deployed it, well, 2 days ago, I think, or day before yesterday. So there hasn't been any transactions on it except one when he sent me some MoveQuest just to kind of make some tests. You can see here there's 2 MoveQuests. If you click it, he's got to fix these colors because you can't see them. But there's some things that we're still working on. But the bottom line is all of you are here. And so you can start testing it and playing around with it. It's not going to get you on the real blockchain, so you still want to submit your proof of physical activity over on, Avalanche, and make sure that you're doing that. We are still going up on the other blockchains because it gives us more eyeballs on our project. It opens us up to other projects getting involved, and we're going to start to market, of course, our blockchain. I'm just going to go over some highlighted issues here real quick before I open up my presentation. But just so you guys can see, let me open this a little bit further. I wanted to write out some points as to why QuestNet wouldn't fail. One, you got to think about when other blockchains get ready to launch, they do not have a community. They're raising money, and they're basically starting out with nothing, an empty chain. Okay, we already have a community. We already have the ecosystem. We have the daily proof of physical activity. We have thousands of active MoveQuest users. We already have global engagement. We already have guaranteed transaction volume from everyday use. When your other blockchains get started, they have no real world use. They have no app. They have no ecosystem. They have no reason for anyone to even care that they're launching a blockchain because there's tens of thousands of them out there. So we already have a full ecosystem already operating. We already have the miner mechanisms or mechanics. We already have the hatcheries. We have the challenges. We have pretty soon coming the avatar progressions. We've got partner token mining. We got cross-chain bridging. We got proof of physical activity. We have got everything that we need to get started. So we've already started out ahead of the game. And I'm not going to go through this whole thing. I'll make it available to people later. But what I am going to do is I'm going to bring up this presentation here real quick. And I'm going to just flip right through it. All of this down here, it's all technical stuff. I don't want to get into that tonight because I don't want to keep the meetings, going super late like we have been lately. But I'm just going to go through this. I think it's important for you guys to understand where we're going with this. The MoveQuest blockchain right now is the test net. Okay, that's what everybody is going to be using until we bring up the main net. And it powers the fitness revolution. It's a high-performance blockchain for Web3 apps. It's custom layer 1 blockchain, not layer 2, layer 1. And it's EVM compatible. Sorry, guys. I messed this up a little bit. But anyway, let me bring this back down so I can kind of see what I had in there. Here, let me just resize this because who knows what I was doing there. Let's make it even smaller. Might be able to get all up there so I can read what I had. Okay, and I'll fix it later. You guys got to bear with me. I run out of time in my days. Okay, most new blockchains launch empty. No users, no activity, no validators, no purpose, just hype and hope. Okay, QuestNet is going to launch with thousands of active miners, daily proof of physical activity submissions, a global community, validators ready, phones acting as light nodes, guaranteed real usage, an entire move to earn ecosystem built in, multiple partner tokens that are already starting to line up just after we made the announcement on Saturday. Other blockchains start from nothing. QuestNet is starting with power. We don't hope people will use our chain. They're already using our chain. And then this is just kind of a repeat, but it is a repeat. See, I told you guys I didn't have time to do all this today. All right, so most blockchains are created for DeFi, NFTs, gaming, and generalized apps. QuestNet is the first blockchain that's optimized for proof of physical activity submissions, real-world movement verification, hash generation tied to activity, mining rewards tied to human fitness. There is no other chain on Earth that is built for human movement. We are the first blockchain to use mobile phones as light nodes. QuestNet is the first chain to integrate sovereign validators, mobile phone light nodes, peer-to-peer fallback connectivity, server-independent operation. Even if our servers go down, the network keeps running because the community keeps it alive. We'll go into all this technical stuff as we get closer, but projects launching on QuestNet, they get instant mining utility, instant staking, activity required through the hatcheries, instant usage from challenges and events, instant distribution through proof of physical activity, instant burn and sync mechanics, instant ability to be used inside a gamified physical world. There's no other chain that provides this level of utility on day one. QuestNet lets users mine multiple tokens from MoveQuest ecosystem, external projects, future expansions, future game tokens, corporate wellness tokens, all from one proof of physical activity submission. There are no other blockchains that support this. Every integrated project receives a token vault, mining distribution contract, submission contract, golden hatchery contract, a liquidity vault, an anti-rug design, exposure on the MoveQuest app and site. Other chains give you nothing. QuestNet gives you everything instantly. We are the first chain design with scarcity-driven tokenomics embedded at the protocol layer. QuestNet natively supports vault recycling, time locking, proof of physical activity link distribution, evolution-based supply reduction, miner scarcity, liquidity vault mechanics, controlled circulating supplies. These are all protocol level mechanics, not smart contract hacks. No other chain has scarcity engineered into its core. We are the first blockchain where community growth equals the network strength. This is where you guys are going to really, I think our blockchain is going to really intrigue a lot of people. Most blockchains slow down with more users. They get congested and they become expensive. QuestNet is completely the opposite. More users means more mobile light nodes. More mobile nodes mean more network resilience. More submissions means stronger chain activity. More partners means more liquidity. More miners mean more hash power. The community literally powers the chain. So the more phones that are connected, the more devices that are connected, these are what are called light nodes. So let's just say our server went down, right? Our blockchain does not go down. Why? Because your phones are the light nodes and they power that blockchain. And so it never goes down. There's never any server issues or anything like that because the phones have become light nodes. And I'm not going to go into all of this right here. Project tokens instantly gained. You guys already know this. So from day one, our blockchain can support corporate wellness, charity marathons, token-backed fundraisers, brand reward systems, fitness challenges, school and university activity programs. No other blockchain is fitness-oriented at its core. We are the first of its kind global movement infrastructure. We are the world's first blockchain built specifically for physical activity mining, not proof of work, not proof of stake, but proof of physical activity, powered by sovereign validators and millions of mobile light nodes. It gives every new project instant utility, instant liquidity, instant mining, and instant community. The only chain where tokens launch with ready-made real world use. Now, I'm going to go into some of this stuff. I might skip over some of it because I don't want to get you guys overwhelmed, because I know sometimes people tell me I get too deep into things, but QuestNet is a blockchain that actually lives through its community. This is a first of its kind. Okay, there's not another blockchain out there that's doing what we're doing. Imagine that. Built for movement, built to survive, and built to scale. Our validators secure the chain. Your phones become light nodes that keep the network alive. Proof of physical activity mining is built directly into the protocol. The chain continues running even if servers go down. Every new user makes the blockchain more decentralized. There's no other move to earn project that has its own sovereign blockchain. There is no other blockchain that is powered by real-world physical activity, and it can hold millions and millions and millions of people, and we can scale and continue to scale and continue to scale. QuestNet is the world's first movement-driven blockchain. It's a decentralized fitness network that gets stronger every day. It's the blockchain that's built for physical activity, community nodes, and real-world mining. We are a next-generation blockchain. We are designed from the ground up for MoveQuest's proof of physical activity. We are the first project on our own blockchain. It is the first chain to combine sovereign validator nodes for security, millions of mobile light nodes for decentralized routing, fitness-optimized smart contracts, and global mining is built directly into the protocol. Even if the centralized servers go offline, QuestNet continues running because the community is keeping it alive through the light nodes of their devices. It's a decentralized network that's strengthened by your movement. It's powered by users, and it's built to scale worldwide. So we've done it again. We've made it fully decentralized and 100% community driven, same as MoveQuest. This architecture makes QuestNet unstoppable. It's ultra scalable. It's uniquely optimized for real world movement data. And it's a blockchain that's built for humans. It's powered by activity, and it's strengthened by the community. I've already gone through all this. Some of the stuff is repeat. Okay, this is my best way to explain it to you guys who don't understand blockchain or the tech key terms. Think of validators as the power plants. Your phones are the power lines. So even if a substation goes offline, the electricity still flows. The more phones, the more power lines the network has. This makes MoveQuest and QuestChain unbreakable. I'm gonna go through some of this stuff for you, because some of you have had questions about the validator nodes, and they are what secure the blockchain. Your mobile phone is going to act as that light node, which is able to connect, broadcast, and it routes transactions, even if centralized servers go offline. It means our chain cannot be shut down. It means the network always stays alive. Proof of physical activity transactions continue. Blockchain access continues. And MoveQuest becomes unstoppable. So the more users we have, the stronger and the more resilient that network becomes. So we're not just a fitness app anymore. We're becoming a global decentralized mining network powered by its own community with its own blockchain. I don't want to get into this stuff too deep, but you can all be validators. Your phones are the light nodes, and we're going to get into that next week because I got to really dig into this deep enough so I can explain it on a non-techie level. And not only that, some of this stuff is even blowing my mind what Waleed has built for us. Okay, this is not my brainchild. This is Waleed's brainchild. When we got started, and I have to give kudos to him 10,000%. He was not crypto savvy. Okay. And to really be good in the crypto space, you have to learn it the right way, which is what he did. And so the blockchain, from all of the horrible things I've put this man through, has learned how to build an amazing blockchain. And so I'm still learning everything he put together. I told him today, I said, I'm not sure that I really like it that you went ahead of me and did this because as we do things, I'm learning, right? I learn as the development process takes place and I know each step of what goes into it. Well, he just blew my mind. I didn't know he was even doing this. So this is not me telling him, okay, we need this, this, and this in this infrastructure. This is Waleed's brainchild. He did it all himself. He is the one who gets all the credit for it. He just was many, many steps ahead of me. He was already anticipating that I would want this, and he stayed ahead of the game on this one. I really figured, I said, okay, so we got 1 year. I thought maybe it'd be 2 to 3 years. We are 2 to 3 months away from a live functioning blockchain that the world hasn't even seen yet. And this is amazing. And you guys are all here to witness it. I mean, I'm even blown away by all of this. We also have got, I believe it's live in there now. He can come out and talk about it a little bit. We've also got some upgrades happening on our website. A lot of you know my son, and he is extremely good with web development. So hopefully here in the next couple of days, you guys are going to see an amazing website come up, like something you've never seen before. And it's Web3. It's not what you have currently. We promised you this last week. And you guys, again, the power-ups on the miners, they are really around the corner. Waleed's waiting on me for the values of how they power up. But my brain since Friday has been, it's kind of like checking out on me because I've had to wrap my mind around all this blockchain stuff. This was something completely unexpected. I honestly figured we would be spring before we seen it, but we're a lot closer than that. So hopefully you guys are excited as I am. This puts us at a whole new level. This takes us up a whole new level. And I am super excited about this. It's a paid for blockchain, guys. We don't have to come out there and beg people for money to build this blockchain. It's been being built over the last year and a half. Again, it's debt free, ready to operate. And so I am super excited about that because honestly, if we had just started out with a blockchain, we would have needed to raise millions and millions of dollars. Blockchains are not cheap to get started. But when you build them out the way we did, well, I shouldn't say, when you build them out the way he did, Waleed gets 100% of the credit for this. Again, we did it the right way, just like we did MoveQuest. So you guys should be super excited about this. This is like next level. Okay, this sets us way up and above. So those of you who really get into MoveQuest and you really, maybe you don't understand blockchain, but there's an additional level of revenue there for you by being validators on this blockchain. So lots of good things coming your way. All right, that's all I got for tonight, guys.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for that information. I know Waleed is up here. Waleed, if you had something that you wanted to add, we definitely welcome anything you'd like to share.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go right ahead.
All right. Okay. So Linette went over the blockchain, which is deployed right now. This is the test net, and technically speaking, it will be 99% similar to the mainnet. Uh, So it's already running, it's already deployed. If you go to MoveQuest, app.movequest.com right now, you can see in the network switcher, the pop-up to change your network, you can see QuestNet right there. You can switch to it, and it is also available in the app. So if you go in the app right now, you can see the testnet running. You can go ahead, uh, start right away. You have a QuestNet faucet, which allows you to claim one MQT per day. And just to be clear, the MQT in the testnet and QuestNet, sorry, is the native token, meaning it's similar to AVAX, similar to Bitcoin, similar to Ethereum. It's not a token built on the blockchain. This is the token that the blockchain run with for gas fees, etc. So the testnet also has no gas fees for you guys. So you can perform the transactions with an empty wallet, basically. And this will allow people to onboard immediately on MoveQuest app and MoveQuest ecosystem without knowing anything about the blockchain, without risking any penny, going straight right away in the app. You connect with QuestNet. You can go there. You can activate your phantoms. Later on, you can go uh, to the website. You can start an incubator and get a miner right away. You can make evolution. So all the smart contracts were deployed already. So what Linette showed before uh, in the Explorer, I mean, there are, I guess, something like 70, no, like 80 transactions, which were the contract creation for MoveQuest on QuestNet. So it's 100% functional right now. Uh, and the only thing that you have to do to have it 100% is to either create a PIN number from your phone. You can edit it from the website as well. So you can create it from the website, or simply, if you guys right now have the phone in hand, you can go to security settings where we've added this lock hatchery button. You will find another button called pair wallet on MQT. And that allows you basically to use your same PIN number on MQT. You just click it and you are ready to go to use the full ecosystem. So everything is available right there. And yeah, so this is what I have to say. Now, there are some questions about protocols, about the math behind the scene. And let me explain really quick. So the protocol is a running right now is a proof of stake, but it's called, I mean, at this level, it's called IBFT, meaning interbank fund transfer, which is a security protocol that allows transfer between banks in real world. So it's built on the blockchain already on the mainnet. And yeah, so this is the question that I had in the chat for the technical stuff. Um, and as I said, the mainnet is 99% what is QuestNet right now. We can go ahead and deploy it right now for the mainnet, but we want to test it out. We want to build on top. There are some other protocols that we want to build on top before we go directly to the production uh, blockchain. And just to be clear, this is not a server-driven. This is not a centralized network. This is already a blockchain that is running on the phone. It's running in your browser. You can see it in MetaMask when you add it. You can go ahead and add it directly from app.movequest.com. When you switch to the network, it's going to add it to MetaMask, and you will have the full ecosystem available already. That's it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you for that.
That one question, the one that was, more technical. I mean, we'll be able to answer that, probably in the next meeting or the following one, because we're still, completing the main net. We'll go over what the consensus algorithm is that we use. We'll go over what the P2P messaging layer is that we're using. We'll go over what the RPC and the node architecture is that exists. We'll go over all of that stuff in another meeting. I don't want to go into all of that tonight because now you're starting to get into a deep technical state, and we'll have a meeting for those people that really want us to dive deep into the tech side of things, where others may not really be as interested in that as what some others are. So we'll give you that full technical protocol specification here in the next couple of weeks. We'll also have it in the light paper, where you'll be able to read it there and see all of that good stuff. So, but I think that for this call, one, it's a little bit too early to dig into all that, and two, we are still completing some of the main net.
Absolutely, absolutely. And yeah, if there are any other questions there that you see, Miss Linette, that you want to address, or Waleed, please go right ahead.
One important question in the chat right now with the new chains. Okay, so it's about all the new chains coming in. I'm going to answer just for QuestNet. So when you start on QuestNet, you start fresh. You'll have to get your miners. You'll have to get them from the incubator. You'll get to have you will have to evolve them, and you will have to go all the MoveQuest process actually, for you as training, for you as simulation, but also for newcomer to discover the project without without taking any financial risk, because they don't know what to choose before, if they start big, if they start small. So you will be able to test all this in the QuestNet.
Gotcha. Just to make sure I'm understanding you correctly there, Waleed. The information that you're sharing about about QuestNet at this point is a test net. We can go on there and play with it, so to speak, in a simulated environment by going ahead, setting up the phantom miners and doing other things. Just for someone that wants to share it with someone that doesn't want to spend any money at this time, or just to go in and get practice using, or get an idea of what our blockchain is going to operate like. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. And one important information, if you refer someone, meaning if this person uses your wallet as activation code, so you refer this person, it will be propagated on Avalanche, it will be propagated on all the other blockchain. What this means is that when you approach someone to introduce him to MoveQuest, you can just introduce first of all with a test net, with QuestNet. First of all, so this person would try for free, but he will be linked to you afterward. So meaning it will be propagated to the other blockchain, the fact that you brought this person right there for, just as activation code. So the activation code is bypassed through the blockchain. All of them.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah. And this is a good training because we are introducing the other blockchains really, really soon. So they will all start just like QuestNet right now. You will start empty. You will go and make your way through MoveQuest system. And it's a good training actually for the upcoming blockchain that we are integrating right now.
Okay, perfect. So we'll definitely.
And remember, this is a full functional blockchain 100%. So it will exactly work like Polygon coming in, like Solana coming in. So it will work exactly just like any other blockchain.
Perfect. So yeah, so we'll definitely have to get a couple of example or how-to videos out to the community, just so that everybody can actually see the process, so that they can start practicing and going through it. Unless we have some of those that just want to be go out there and just play around with it, that's good too. You learn by doing. So all of that will be good for us. All right, let me see. Are there any other questions that you saw, Ms. Linette?
Hang on just a second. Okay, one, you guys, and Herschel and Wally just said this. What we have up right now is the test chain. Okay, it's not the real chain. So the MoveQuest there is test MoveQuest. Okay, it's not real MoveQuest. You're not going to be able to sell it or cash it in or anything like that. There's nothing. It's all testing, which we need that right now anyway. So it's really just a way to play using everything that we already have, on the Avalanche chain on a test blockchain. Now, I am going to put in full detail on a PDF document. I'll have Waleed upload it to the site so it's in your back office on exactly how the miners that you will get on the additional chains and on the Quest chain. Okay. I'm not going to do it right here on this call tonight because I don't want to get anything wrong because I'm just way too tired. So I'll get that finished. We'll get that up. I don't think we'll take the snapshot on Friday because of the holiday. I think we'll wait probably until next Friday. And that gives everybody time to completely understand exactly what we are doing. Somebody put up here, can you please update us on the 188 prediction before the holiday or before Christmas or whatever? So we didn't give a prediction of anything. I never give predictions. What I do is I give you projections of what it could be based on community growth. And if you guys all remember, what wasn't a prediction, but a projection based on if we had, I think it was 7,500 users that had come into our community, we would have hit almost it was 700 or 800, it was over $1,000. I can't remember without looking at it right now. So one, I never give predictions. I only give you math-based projections, and that is on community growth, and that is based on scarcity of the token. And you guys can see right now, if you go to Dex Screener, yes, the market value is down a little bit because the ecosystem's not going to bump it up for sellers, but you can also see that the buys are higher than the sells. You can see it starting to taper off. Nothing happens overnight. When we went from static mining to dynamic mining, it takes time for things to, calibrate and get into its new groove. You still had, MoveQuest tokens in people's wallets. They were still selling them, but the amount of MoveQuest that's going out every day is drastically decreased. And so it's not going to take that much time. I mean, you're already seeing a difference. We're already down. I haven't done it today because I've been too busy on the blockchain stuff, but usually I do, I fill out my spreadsheet every day so I know exactly how many are in circulation. But as of yesterday, we were down to like 243,000 in circulation. Okay, a month ago, we had 310,000 in circulation. So it is really starting to tighten up a lot. Now, if you want to see the market value at $188, that means you've got to have a demand for the token. Okay, that means community growth, and that is coming every day. We build in, more people. It's starting to get out there. People are starting to hear about us. It will happen. But again, I never give predictions. I just want to make sure everybody's clear on that. I give you math-based, community-based off growth projections, and those are real. Okay, those are things that can actually happen, but all dynamics have to take place in order for that to happen. And actually, I'm pretty happy with where we are at the moment based on, we didn't reach the community growth that we had anticipated at that time. But it's still, I mean, you guys, we're doing better than any of the other fitness app move to earn type projects out there. And we always will do better than them because we are better than them. Okay, so if you go to mqt.network, it'll tell you there's a little spot in the middle down, just scroll down a bit. It'll say add to MetaMask. And it'll add it right there.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, Linette, really quick, please. I want to share my screen for a few seconds,
Sure.
if possible.
Yes.
So I'm sharing the screen right now, so there is no confusion. So all you have to do, you don't have to go to MoveQuest.network, actually to MQT.network to do that. So that's the homepage for the servers. I mean, for the RPC. But what you can do is just go to app.movequest.com and you just switch to QuestNet right there. You select, it's going to tell you that's a faucet, so that's the test net. Now you can start, and here I have my app. So let me show this to everybody. So I'm starting fresh right now. Okay, so this account is not already by. So I'm choosing QuestNet in in my mobile. So I'm going to link my wallet. I'm sharing, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So you go ahead right there. You enter your secure PIN, which is taken from Avalanche or any other network that you've set the PIN code on it. And this is important. Okay. So I'm going to use this pin right there, and it starts. Okay, so it asks you right away, pair your wallet on move on MQT. You can go ahead and click pair. It's going to pair it. You can go ahead and you can find right there the QuestNet faucet. So I have 0 MQT right there. I can do transactions with the 0 MQT because this network for MoveQuest users is not using the fees system because of the testing purpose. Okay, so I can go and claim my token right there. So it's claiming. It should go ahead. It should go and give me 1 MQT. Okay, and it says I can get another MQT in 23 hours and 59 minutes. Okay, I can go just just what we used to do, guys, with Avalanche. Same thing. So you can go right there. This is my external wallet. This is my internal wallet. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going back to the website. You can click faucet as well right there. And you have the faucet to get 1 MQT. So this one would go to my external wallet. The one that I just claimed from the app will go to my internal wallet. So I'm going to claim again from there. And you can start right away. You can go to the dock. You can claim your phantoms. It's claiming right now. All right, so it's claimed. I have 9 phantoms running right now, and I can go ahead immediately and go and submit. So boosts work, everything works. So you can purchase boost, etc. And here my first submission on actually my second submission in the in QuestNet right now with my other account. So yeah, here you go. So everything is working just like you expected. You can go and purchase boost from the home as well for the submissions. All right, I'm sorry. Yeah, and there is one cool thing, which is okay, it won't show right there, but I'm going to show you later on that yeah, so that's it. And because it was a demand from our community, let me get this really quick. All right. So let me disconnect from there. I'm going to choose Avalanche, connect with my other wallet. All right. So you have a new button at the bottom, which will undock all your miners at once with one action. Okay. So this is what is in the new version. So this red button plus the QuestNet. And yeah, that's it.
All right, a couple other things. So you still have to submit on the Avalanche chain, guys. Okay. I can't be more clear that this is just the test net. It's not the main blockchain yet. It will be in what, Wally, 2 to 3 months, you think?
Yeah, the estimation is 60 days. Okay, so the real blockchain, we already submitted for the real blockchain for the metadata. So right now, if you go to MetaMask, you will see that the blockchain has no icon because we've submitted that to Chainlink so they can add the logo from their side. We have some other procedures to do with the blockchain, which are not technical at all. It's more about how we will manage the blockchain, how the exchange will deal with the blockchain, etc. But yeah, I would say 60 days for the whole blockchain. I mean, for the blockchain technically to be ready with all the protocols implemented inside and all the data. I mean, you've talked about configured in the blockchain. So yeah, I would say that.
Okay, and next thing, Curtis said that his referral link is taking people to the App Store and not to MetaMask. So, did you
That's
put your codes up
yeah.
yet?
No, that's not possible. Your referral link still using app I mean still using the app.movequest.com. So it cannot take them to I mean to the App Store anyway. It should take them immediately to what's called to um to MoveQuest on MetaMask. But if you don't have MetaMask installed and you share the link that works with MetaMask, of course they will go to the App Store to download MetaMask. So this is how it works. The link would get you to MetaMask immediately, but if the person has no MetaMask, it will get this person to the store so they can download MetaMask, and then they can open that link.
Okay, that makes sense.
So yeah. So
Then somebody
if it takes
asked,
them, yep.
go ahead, sorry.
No, it's okay. I was repeating myself.
All right, and somebody asked, can you touch on how having our own blockchain will help increase the market value of MoveQuest? So absolutely. It is just more utility and more use, because like now on the Avalanche chain, when you have to buy AVAX to submit your proof of physical activity on our own chain, you have to have MoveQuest as the gas fee. So any project that builds on our blockchain and those communities, whether they're using MoveQuest or whatever project, a developer has built on our blockchain, they would need MoveQuest to submit or do any transacting on our blockchain. And our validators will receive MoveQuest also. And a lot of people are asking about the validators. And we're not charging for the nodes. Okay, you don't have to own the nodes to be a validator like a lot of your projects out there do. I'm against doing that at the moment, because if you look at all like Gala Node and some of these other node mining projects, they all fail. Because I mean, we wouldn't, if we did sell the nodes, it would go to liquidity. But those other projects, the mining nodes that you buy, they fail because they don't use it for liquidity. It just goes into the creators' pockets. But at this point in time, I mean, I don't see a reason to sell the nodes. It's come up several questions on it, but at the moment, we're not going to do that. Maybe down the line we would. But at this point, we don't. Waleed can explain more about the validators than I can at this point, just because he's the one who created the chain. Like I told you guys, I missed out on the whole development process of that. So I like to let my brain absorb all this stuff as we're going. So I'm playing a lot of catch up here on our chain. But anyway, it is drastically going to help increase the market value of MoveQuest, because it's going to create more scarcity. So once our blockchain goes up, all of you who are mining with your proof of physical activity, you don't have to buy AVAX unless you want to submit. You can submit on multiple chains. You have to have different miners, obviously. You can't use the same miners. But let's say you only want to submit on the Quest chain. You would have to have MoveQuest to do so, because that would be your gas fee. And so you talk about tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that need MoveQuest for their gas fees. We're not talking submission fees. We're talking gas fees. That's a big deal for us, for our, to have our own chain. Not only that, but we're in complete control of what we do. So Waleed has made so many customizations to this chain that it's actually a fork of its own. So we'll go into all that stuff too. Again, super techie type stuff, but I'm intrigued by all of it too. But I got to catch my brain up on all this so I can share it with everybody as well.
Yeah, I mean, you knew about the blockchain way before. I mean, like 1 year ago. Yeah,
I know,
because you
but I
don't,
was in a test,
you don't.
I was in a testing environment, not a test
Well,
net. It wasn't hitting my
yeah,
brain. It was a blockchain, or I would have probably pushed you to get it going faster. You
I
probably
mean, it's a test
didn't
net, what it would be. Yeah, just for the record. So this blockchain, I mean, I've made it uniquely for testing first because, I mean, with the old blockchains out there like Avalanche, like Binance Smart Chain, we were limited uh, in terms of technology because they are there for a long time. They cannot be really updated. It's really hard to update an entire blockchain code-wise. So for the record, we've built this blockchain to handle twice as complex contract as it could handle on Avalanche or Binance Smart Chain or Ethereum or even Solana. It's twice faster. So it's twice faster. It gets twice the size of the smart contracts inside. The gas fee and the block size is big, meaning that it makes way more transaction per block. It runs one block every 3 seconds. We could have made it 1 second to be faster, but we are planning to give you guys the opportunity to handle nodes inside the app itself. So for who want to get the node inside the app, there will be a button to ask you if you wanna host the node inside your app, and it's a magnifying. I mean, it's a partial node. Let's say. So when you activate this, it would ask you to give the permission to use 200 megabytes from your phone to host that inside your mobile phone. And this is to expand the network, meaning that the more nodes you have nearby, the faster the transactions are going, the less we need the servers to run, at least at the beginning, because I mean, after 1 month, 2 months, I mean, we can even shut off the server. This is a democratic blockchain, meaning that it will run with or without us, just like Bitcoin is doing right now. So yeah, but it's a very good blockchain. It's in performance. It's between twice and 4 times more performant than the current one, the public one.
Try to go through these questions. All right. So next Friday, we'll do the snapshot, and I'll have all the information out to you guys regarding the mirroring of the miners so that you have that. Okay, and I think we've answered them all.
Then.
Look forward to our new website coming up. That, kudos to my son and Waleed working together to get that done. But my son's got a very creative mind when it comes to design. So I think you guys will all be blown away. I think you'll love it.
I don't doubt that. Can't wait to see it.
Neither. I keep telling him, don't send me nothing, just get it done.
Understand. Okay, well, once again, want to thank you, Waleed, Hayden, and for all of you for tuning in this evening to Rabbit. I know I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the recording so I can make sure I grasp everything. So I'll have that recording out here hopefully within the hour. After the call, I'm gonna try to go ahead and jump straight on that. Until next time, everyone, y'all have a wonderful and blessed evening.
And you guys have an absolutely wonderful
I'm sorry.
No, I just wanted to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving in case I'm not around again.
I understand. Oh, let me stop that one. And let's start that over. Let's make that over. There we go. Y'all have a wonderful evening, everyone.